What's up, Big Blue fans? It's your man Mazer with Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Hey, this is part two of Clay from Brooklyn and I, and we had a special guest, Kenneth Dale. You know, we call him Kenneth, K Dub. What's up, my man? Yeah, we had that, a special guest on our last episode, and we left off with this burning question: should the Giants, with the number 5 pick, draft an offense, a wide receiver, or should they go out and draft on defense, someone on defense? Again, if you didn't get to do it last episode, please take a moment to again hit that like button. But put in the comments, what do you think the Giants should do? Should they draft for offense, a wide receiver, or they should go defense with the number 5 pick? So again, subscribe, put the comments in there, and let's see what these guys got to say about that.
Because funny enough, after last year, I'm not worried about the offense.
Thank you.
See you. Oh no.
Mazo wants to spend our first pick on a wide receiver. I can't do it.
See, that's where we bump heads right there.
Okay, let me tell you why. The offensive line was functional, right? That's how low the bar is.
Right.
They were and for them to just be functional, and there were games where I was like, offensively, man, we're dominant. We are dominant.
We were scoring in the 20s every game.
Right.
Without Neighbors, without Scatterboo, scoring.
So I feel like, okay, we have an offense that can win us games, because the Broncos, their offense wasn't as good.
No.
And they went on a 9-game win streak.
And
the
scored
Chiefs
33 against us in the fourth quarter.
So if we can keep the same offensive line, I know everyone says, "Oh, we're going to lose 3 guys and all that." They're going to figure it out.
I know Clay brought you on here just to say that, because he knows I want a receiver. He brought you on. It's funny.
So this is why I don't want the receiver. This is why I don't want the receiver.
Go ahead.
I have 2 reasons. One, the top guys they have, I'm hearing that they're not like all world, like Tate, what's the guy, Lyons or something
Makai Lemon, Carnell Tate.
Right.
And
I hear so I feel like, okay, if they're not all world, but Caleb Downs, they're saying this guy is a Hall of Famer.
Right. They're saying he's Kyle Hamilton at least.
And Kyle Hamilton is the truth.
Yes.
And this defensive coordinator is good with safeties.
This head coach, for sure.
Yeah.
So why not have 3 good safeties?
We don't have 3 good safety. We would have 1 good safety.
No, okay.
Hey, wait, I want to show you this.
I'm with you. I just want them. Okay, I just want us to get a receiver. Okay, if it's not at 5, if we didn't win that game at the end of the year that we didn't really need to win, we wouldn't have this problem, because we would have traded out of the first pick and we'd had loads of first round picks. But
that wasn't gonna happen. So I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Look at this stat.
Oh no,
there's been 60 Super Bowls. The average score of the Super Bowl is 30-16.
Wow.
That's the average score. All the points scored in the 60 Super Bowls, if you add them up and divide by 60, the winning team has 30 points. The losing team has 16.5 points. Defense wins championships. It's a race to 20. There's only been 4 Super Bowls where the losing team scored 30. That only happened 4 times. Almost all the time, if you hold the team under 20, you win. We can't do that with this. We can score 17 with this offense.
Put that back up again.
We can score 17 with this offense.
See, what you're showing, what you were showing there was for the Super Bowl, right?
Yes. Now
the problem for us is that that's what we're doing in the regular season, whereas we're giving up 30 some odd points and only scoring 16. So
no, but we're not only scoring 16. We're scoring 22, 23.
Now,
without Neighbors, without Scatterboo. Yeah. So I'm looking at it as we already have 2 first-round picks on offense this year,
coming back,
Neighbors and Cam Scatterboo, right? we're going to start the 2026 season with basically 2 first-round picks that we don't have in the 2025 season. Added to an offense that scored 22 points a game already.
But this, to Mazo's point, though, right? Our wide receivers, we really only have Neighbors, and
we still have Slayton.
Slayton, okay. I don't hate on Slayton. I don't either.
He's a 3.
I just need him to be the number 3, number 4 wide.
Yeah, that's who he is.
Right.
That's who he is.
If he's but every year he becomes our number 1. Every year.
But again, where were we ranked in the NFL on points scored, and where were we ranked in points allowed? We were 22nd, I think, in points scored and 30th in points allowed. We are not going to win games. Let me show you something else. We are not going to win games with that defense.
No, we won't. But we're not going to win games with being number 2.
Look at the schedule.
Oh no! You don't want to look at the schedule. This
we can win.
Showed this to me. I couldn't believe it.
We can win.
Yeah, you see the teams in blue. That's where we can win. Our home games, the solid blue, the Cardinals, the Browns, the Saints, and the Titans. I expect us to win those 4 games. Now, in fairness, those 4 teams are looking at us on their schedule and saying, "Oh, that's a win. We got the Giants."
Right.
But I expect us to win those 4 games. The ones that are in light blue italics, Dallas and Washington, I say that's a solid maybe. Maybe we split those 2 games.
You think we're 7 and 9? 7 and 10?
Wait,
7
that's
and 10?
He's not even close. No.
4 wins and 2 maybes at home.
4 wins?
4 wins, Cardinals, Browns, Saints, Titans, 2 maybes. But on the road, the only win I see is the Colts. And they were 7 and 1 last year.
No, I see more.
Tell me, which ones?
And you know why I see more?
No.
I see the Super Bowl champions on the bottom.
2 reasons. Again, the coach has to afford us 1 or 2 more wins.
Tell me the name of the team you think we're beating that I don't have in blue.
The Texans.
The Texans.
The Texans.
Okay.
Because
we're gonna win that game 7-6 then, because that defense is no joke.
I think we should sweep the Commanders.
They went to the NFC Championship game last year.
Yeah, but I think that was because of their schedule. They did a Patriots thing. Their schedule, and because they had so many veterans who knew what to do. But last year, what happened? They got broken and they got over.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you. I can't give you Houston until I see it. Like, to me, that. I'm not saying that we can't beat any of these teams. I'm saying, you think we're going to be favored? You think Vegas is going to be saying Giants laying 3 points?
Oh, we're not going to be favored in any game.
We shouldn't be favored. So here's another thing to look at with the Rams. At some point, Stafford's going to fall away.
These are all games on the road, by the way. We're at Seattle, at the Rams.
If we go 7 and 10, that's actually an improvement.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You said 7 and 10?
I think 7 and 10 is a realistic goal.
Are we back?
I think
back
8
in the lottery
and 9 would be considered a major W.
But you know why we're saying that now too? Because we really don't know who we have as a team yet.
Of course.
Or
who they'll have.
And I'm not even like, put it this way. Let's say free agency comes, draft comes, and we're like, oh, you know what? We did get a good defensive lineman. We do have respectable linebackers. Our offensive line is still intact.
Right.
We did get a number 2. We still have a number 2. Hyatt is going. Well, he's probably not going to be
gone
gone
anyway, right?
But he's not making the team anyway.
No, why should he?
So if all of that happens, then sure, maybe Washington becomes another. Maybe we do sweep Washington.
And we should have beat Detroit last year.
But should we beat them next year? Like, Detroit had a down year last year. They were 15.
Depends on the coordinators.
They were 15 and 2 the year before that. So
because they had great coordinators. They had offensive and defensive coordinators.
I'm just saying, they went from 15 and 2 to, I think, 9 and 8. Maybe
they still had a winning record. They still had a winning record.
Yeah, maybe there's somewhere in between there. Anyway, I'm just saying this schedule does not bode
No.
well for
Why
us.
do we keep getting tough schedules?
I was thinking the same thing. What did we do wrong? That
Who did we annoy at the end?
Because
it doesn't make sense to me though. It's like
no, because
because you're gonna always keep a team down if you're gonna give them like the worst schedule.
Well, but I don't think they're giving us the schedule.
no,
Most
this is just what we
games
get.
are
We just
predetermined.
keep getting
I mean,
the tough schedules.
the two divisions that we play against just happen to have very good teams, right?
Yeah.
The fact that we're playing Seattle and the Rams and the 49ers and the Cardinals, everybody in our division is playing them, right? So
Yeah.
Right.
it's
right.
not like the
Okay.
Giants got a hard division. The NFC East has a hard division.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, I mean, listen, we came in fourth place last year and wound up playing the 49ers this year because they came in fourth place last year. But who expected the 49ers to be in fourth place? But Brock Purdy got hurt and the season went out the window. So, it's little things like that you really can't always.
But they made the playoffs.
But this is the schedule, and this schedule does
It's
not
tough.
sound like playoffs to me.
Um,
Now,
I gotta-
it sounds like the 2022 Lions. The 2022 Lions started the year 1-6.
right.
Then they went 8-2 the rest of the season, including beating us. And they wound up 9-8. And everybody knew they're going to be good next year. And they were. And for 2023 and 2024, the Lions were no joke. They
Right.
fell off a little this year, but they were no joke. That's what I'm hoping for us. 8-9, 7-10, somewhere around there, but in every game and showing the league, this is the team to deal with in 27.
I think they will if we get the defensive lineman in the linebacker. Oh, if we get what's his name?
Devin Lloyd?
The
And the
safety?
cornerback from Kansas City, Jalen Watson, is also a free agent. By the way, both of those teams, Jacksonville and Kansas City, are already over the cap. Now, I know you can work magic and,
Right.
money up, but they aren't flush with money like some other teams are.
Oh,
So they may have to let somebody go. And if it's a question of us outbidding a team that's already over the cap, we just need to do that.
yeah. I don't know, because you see, like the Patriots, how they made all the right decisions, which never happens. No one ever gets 100%. But
Right.
we have stuff that's good. Like, for example, what's the defensive end we got from the Cowboys last year that was hurt all season?
Chauncey Golston.
He's on the
Chauncey
team.
Golston is a better player than he showed for us. You're right.
Right. So it's like, okay, we do have players, but so these are the people you want to cut?
Yes. Cut
Golston get
Bobbio.
cut?
We saved $9 million. James Hudson should be cut, period. Save $5 million. Cut Devin Singletary, save $5 million. Cut Graham Gano, save $4 million. Chris Board, $2 million. Jalen Hyatt, $1 million. That brings us $27.5 million more in cap savings.
Question.
Dead cap, but cap savings and net savings is $27.5 million.
Chris Board is a special teams guy, right?
Special teamer who we forced into linebacker at the end because they were dropping like flies.
Right.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying we can make moves that will free up money. And that's not including trading Darius Slayton, which would save us $10 million more if
Nobody's taking him, though.
No, there's a lot of teams he would be the wide receiver 3 on.
Well,
Darius Slayton is a good wide receiver. He's just not a very good wide receiver.
I just don't see who would trade for him because there's so many wide receivers. People would rather take a chance on someone younger, or
wait for somebody get waived.
I'm not saying we will trade him. I'm saying if we trade him, we get.
But another thing I've noticed, and this is why I had a real problem with us keeping Jalen Hyatt. I think 3 years in a row, I've seen the Giants have a wide receiver on the team who was playing better than Jalen Hyatt, and we didn't keep him.
Right.
This year, the number one guy was Humphreys.
Yep.
That first game with our quarterback,
yes,
he was amazing.
And he played pretty well when he
John
went back to Denver.
Yeah. And then he did a good job with them.
Did a good job with them. Greg Dulcich did a good job with Miami. Like we had to keep watching people go somewhere else
And play well.
and play
Right.
well, while Jalen Hyatt and Evan Neal are taking up roster spots for nothing.
Oh my gosh, I'll never understand it. I don't understand football, the insides of the politics of football. To understand why do you keep a Jalen Hyatt? He's already proven he's not a football player. Man.
He
Right,
really isn't.
right.
He
And I
fooled us.
loved him coming out of college.
I
was
know. He was going to be the guy.
I mean, when we drafted him, but he's just not a football player.
He can't catch it. No contested catches.
Gives
Can't
up on
run
the
a route.
routes. He
He
dies
can't
on the
run routes.
routes.
That's his biggest problem. How can
That's
you
his
not
biggest
run
problem.
routes? I don't understand it. That's all you do is run routes. How can you not run a route?
Right. You have one job.
Run it. What your job is to come off the line of scrimmage and run somewhere, right? From here to there. That's all you do.
And it was so tough sometimes to see a quarterback or someone talk around
Right.
saying
Right.
this guy didn't do his job.
Right.
And you know they want to say
He
well,
sucks.
trash.
Didn't do his job, and I threw it where he's supposed to be, and he wasn't there. But anyway, listen, he's gone. Evan Neal is gone. You know, like I said, James Hudson should be gone. There's a lot of people who we shouldn't have to see in blue anymore. And like I said, there's some people who I hope we get to see in blue. And maybe next time we have you back, we'll pick up from here and look at the draft, because we didn't even get to the draft yet. But it's already 40 minutes in. And
Oh, wow.
You guys, is this something else you want to talk about? Or?
Yeah, sure.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you think we should try to get Lindenbaum, the center?
Yes.
Isn't he going to be expensive?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't bother me at all.
Yes.
Can we pay him and Illuminor?
Yes. So here's what I was saying to Mezo last time. We just sold a 10% stake, non-voting shares to the Koch family, the oil barons, for $1 billion a few months ago during the 2025 season. $1 billion new dollars that Tish and Mara basically split. What they do with that $500 million each is entirely up to them. They could just put it in their pocket and say thank you and go home. Or they can start using it to spend it on players. One of the reasons that a team like the Eagles gets to keep and sign all these players, and we keep saying, how did they do that? How did Howie Roseman get this one and then that one and then that one? It's because they are not just paying them their base salary. They're using void years. They're using signing bonuses. And
But Shane doesn't do that.
And the Giants don't do that. So the Giants are basically spending at the cap. So this year the cap's going to be like $305 million. We are going to spend $305 million. Philly's going to spend like $350 million because they're going to convert some people's salaries into signing bonuses, give them more money up front, and then let it, for accounting purposes, hit in future years.
We're always going to be behind right now is what you're saying.
So we're not playing on a level playing field, even though it looks like we are. But we do have this new $1 billion. So now maybe is the time that we can actually start paying some of those bigger signing bonuses and adding some void years and doing the things that allow you to compete with the other teams that are doing that.
So I'd like Lindenbaum, right?
Lindenbaum is much better than JMS.
I've just been concerned that can we honestly afford him?
Yes.
Can we
the short answer is yes. There's no question.
And then what do we do with JMS?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what we do.
Put him on a bus. Put him on a train.
I would be happy to keep him, but if we cut him, we save, I think it was $4 million. I have it written down, but I forgot exactly what the number is.
Yeah, he would definitely be an upgrade, man.
He would definitely be an upgrade. And
I don't love Illuminor, to tell you the truth.
I don't love Illuminor, but unless we have someone better, I think we need Illuminor too.
He brings stability.
You gotta have.
He's a solid right tackle, which we haven't had since Kareem McKenzie. So,
it's been a long time, man.
It's been a minute.
Wow, a long time.
Were we wearing turf shoes back then?
Yeah, I think had, the helmet with two plastic rims.
Yeah, the one bar maybe, like
the two bars. They had
with the Joe cap.
when I think big picture, the three things I want to see us have: sound coaching, smart coaching,
Yeah.
no more Shane Bowman, a solid offensive line. I think we can say, okay, we now know what fundamental is. Can we get to that next level? And okay, maybe four things. Stop the run. So I'm gonna say line, basically
Right.
offensive.
The line of scrimmage, period.
The line scrimmage period.
The third thing, and this is why I like our quarterback, is playmakers. The Giants just never make a play.
But we have more playmakers on offense than on defense. Malik Neighbors is a playmaker.
Oh, yes, he is.
Jackson Dart is a playmaker.
Absolutely.
I think Cam Scatterbo is a playmaker.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a
I mean,
playmaker
we only
yet.
saw him for like 20 minutes this year, but in those 20 minutes, he looks like he could be a playmaker.
He does. But
who's the playmakers on defense?
It wasn't until the end of the season when we were playing lesser teams who don't make plays, and then we made plays.
Right.
For example, you know who I like? Cordell Flott.
He's a free agent.
Right. But I like him because I think he can be a playmaker. I think when he was healthy, he did make plays, like when he did with the Eagles.
Yes.
When he made an interception.
Yes.
That's still the game,
he also gets beat too. He's a feast or famine cornerback. That's why I want Jalen Watson from the Chiefs. Jalen Watson is a ball player.
And watching the playoffs this year, defensive backs made plays, man. In all the games that a team won, the DBs made plays, whether it's just stops or whatever. We just don't make plays.
I was gonna say it's not. You weren't talking about our DBs.
No.
I was like, wait a minute. Is he watching the same game I'm watching? It's like
no.
The Tyler Newman,
we had blue at home.
Deontay Banks has got to go.
I don't understand. Tyler Newman was good. Then what happened?
He was good in college.
But wasn't he pretty decent that first year?
No, he was terrible.
You didn't like him that first year either?
From day one of both seasons. If you go back and watch some of our old episodes, I break down film on Tyler Newman since game one.
He talk about him like he's
terrible.
Man.
Oh, man.
You know what the three of us and Tyler Newman have in common? We have the same number of interceptions in the National Football.
He has nothing.
He has zero interceptions. He has 2 pass breakups, 1 each year. He has broken up 2. This is the guy we drafted to replace Xavier McKinney because he's a ball hawk at Minnesota. He has 1 pass breakup as a rookie and 1 pass breakup this year and no interceptions. He's terrible.
Could it be a scheme though? Could it have been the scheme that?
I mean, the scheme doesn't help, but he runs a 4.65. That doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
And he's just not a good football player. He's better than Tay Banks, but that's a low bar.
Tay Banks is so disappointing.
So disappointing because he actually is a great athlete.
Yeah, but
he's a bad football player.
When a guy refuses to turn his head around, that's already a bad sign.
And refuses to make tackles.
Oh my God!
So bad and run support.
And he made tackles his first year. His first year, he made tackles.
Not really. He made more tackles than this year.
Yeah, I saw him make tackles his first year.
He made some, but
then pull up the film of him running alongside Saquon Barkley for 20 yards.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
parallel to Saquon. Like, I don't want to actually get in this play because somebody else come get him, please. He's terrible. He's terrible.
And when things like that happen, it's like, okay, who's making these mistakes? Like, you can't you tell a football player sometimes? Like,
that's how Jerome Henderson got fired as a DB coach, because he wanted to bench Banks for being terrible, and Dable was like, I don't know for sure if it was Dable or Bowen or maybe even Shane. But somebody said,
I'm gonna put it all on Bowen. Bowen,
or Shane, because Shane's like, I drafted him in the first round. Get that man some reps. Terrible.
Because it's hard to see all season. I'm watching the games, and again, the scheme, I'm just like, why are they so far back?
Right.
And then
play soft.
Just not making any plays. I just couldn't understand. I
Listen,
couldn't understand
we
it.
can talk about this all day. What we need to do is have you back because it's been close to an hour and we haven't even got to the draft.
Oh,
We're already going to split this up into 2 episodes at least. But
well, I'll hopefully know more about the draft.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I got a spreadsheet already.
You're right.
I'm ready.
He had a spreadsheet before the season began.
Around Halloween.
Around
Halloween, I started my spreadsheet.
He had a spreadsheet already. So don't let him fool you. He got every year. This guy's got all year long. He's got a sheet going. He just takes guys in and out.
My biggest thing with who we draft is,
he's got to be able to play.
He's got to be able to, like, and you can't study this, but he's got to be a football player, which means when they watch the tape, does he make football plays? That's it. I don't want to see, he jumped real high. He ran real fast. Did he make football plays? That's it.
And we have the 5th pick, but you might remember not that long ago, we had the 5th and the 7th.
Right.
And they wound up being Thibodeau and Neal. And Thibodeau's a good player, but he's not a 5th overall. If we get a player as good as Thibodeau again this year, I'm going to be very disappointed.
But one thing about that draft, when I look back at it, I always say, well, look at what other options we had. And I don't know if we really could have picked better people. We could have taken a chance on a different tackle.
Right. I wanted Charles Cross.
Yeah, but he's not that much better.
He's a lot better
than no. He's okay. Let me rephrase that.
I'm better than Neal.
Yeah, you did.
Neal is so bad.
Yeah,
he's a lot better.
Right.
Neal is a DNP coach's decision all season.
Right. I can't believe he was that bad. I can't believe he was.
And I was thrilled when we picked him. I wanted Charles Cross, but I wanted Neal second. Like I thought he was going to be very good, and he was terrible. So I'm just saying that you don't always get what you think you're going to get out the draft. We might pick somebody 5th this year who's no better than Neal and Thibodeau. I mean, that's a big gap between Neal and Thibodeau. But I'm just saying, it may not be a game changer, which is why we needed the 1st overall pick, so we could have traded down and got 3 or 4 picks. But that's for the next episode.
That's another time.
Anyway, listen, we have to get you back on here again sometime soon, so we can pick this up from here and keep going. Because there's so much more to talk about. So much more to talk about. But I thank you so much for giving us your time today.
Yeah, we appreciate it very much.
This is great.
Love talking to Giants fans.
Oh yeah, definitely. And yeah, for all our fans too, please take a moment to like and share and subscribe to our channel. And give us put a comment in. What you think about our guest today? What he was talking about? You think?
I'll be back, man. I'll be back.
Coming back. All right, cool.
I don't know if I have spreadsheets, but I'm gonna look at the draft a little bit more.
No problem.
All right, Clay from Brooklyn, football with the fellas. And who am I here with?
It's your man Mazo. It's all about Big Blue.
Yes,
hey, again, we appreciate you coming on, Kenneth. Appreciate that. Clay, what are you gonna do a mock draft MDM?
Absolutely. Mock draft Monday.
Look out, y'all. Mock draft Monday's coming up. Hey, Big Blue fans, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
All right.
Big shout out to L Marquee Productions, the talent behind the music and production here at Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Their beats bring energy and excitement to every episode. L Marquee's skills in mixing, mastering, and creating top quality sound make the podcast come alive each week. For your own projects, check out lmarqueeproductions.com and take your sound to the next level.